Buenos días, bienvenido a su programa Entre Todos, domingo 11 horas, martes 2 de la tarde. Hoy estamos en el Gran Celebracion en Antena Norte, donde la radio ZZZ celebra sus 30 años del primer programa que se emitió al aire desde los estudios centrales allí en el Victoria Trade Hall, en la esquina de la Victoria, en el Ligon Street. Así que tendremos una noche bastante entretenida aquí con toda la comunidad de Radio 3ZZZ y los programas. Gracias.
I also want to recognize the presence of Mr. Telmo Languilla, former member of the Legislative Assembly and Speaker of the Parliament, as well as a number of representatives who formerly were in roles in local government, including Mr. Anthony Hallu, the former Mayor of Moreland, as well as Mr. Chandra Bamunasinghe, the former Deputy Mayor of Hume City. This evening we also wish to note that we have received apologies from Bronwyn Halfpenny MP, the state member for Thomastown. We also welcome the President of 3ZZZ and members of the Council, and of course all of you wonderful members and friends of 3ZZZ who are part of this wonderful 3ZZZ family. Each one of you is an honoured and distinguished guest in your own right, and we welcome you very warmly this evening. At the 30th anniversary of our radio station. In fact, on June 18th, 3ZZZ completed 30 years of continuous broadcasting in over 60 languages, reaching now 400,000 listeners each week. This was only possible with the cooperation, hard work and dedication of over 400 volunteer broadcasters and members. Being one of the largest ethnic radio stations in Australia, the 3ZZZ community is a wonderful example of what a multicultural community working harmoniously together can achieve.
We come together today at this gala event to celebrate 30 years of excellence. This is a grand celebration of many other celebrations. We have had open days, presentation nights, and also individual groups have had their own functions. These celebrations are not over, as we want the whole year to become a big celebration. So we want your groups to have many of your own celebrations and keep on going for the rest of the year. We also have a lecture coming up on the 4th of July at Moreland Library. This is sponsored by Moreland City Council. And it's support like this that keeps us going strong. So please keep supporting the station, and that way 3ZZZ can continue becoming the leading voice of multicultural Australia.
At this point in the program, we're going to welcome a few of our distinguished guests who will address us this evening. And if I could ask everyone in the room to please remain let's say gently silent where it comes to the addresses, so that we could hear from the words of support that we'll receive from those who will address us. Firstly, I'd like to call on our special guest this evening, Miss Natalie Suleiman MP, the State Member for St Albans, to address us. And as I mentioned before, Natalie is representing the Honourable Richard Wynne, the Minister for Multicultural Affairs. Welcome, Natalie.
Thank you very much. I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of this land and pay my respects to their elders, both past, present and emerging. I'd also like to, of course, acknowledge George Salem, the President of 3ZZZ, all council members that are here today, of course the council core that is here as well, the many mayors and councillors from local government, and most importantly the 3ZZZ volunteers, friends, one and all. Good evening, everybody. It's an absolute pleasure for me to be here tonight at this gala dinner. The Minister for Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable Richard Wynne MP, sends his apologies and best wishes for a successful evening. Tonight we celebrate 30 years of community radio, 30 years of work by passionate volunteers and members, and 30 years of providing a vital service to Victoria's diverse and multicultural communities. But most importantly, reaching over 400,000 listeners, and I think that's an amazing effort by the volunteers. As we know, Victoria is very proud to have 3ZZZ in its state. Diversity in itself is not enough to create a successful multicultural society, and everybody needs to feel included and have various issues and be able to express those issues. And what better way to have 3ZZZ and be able to broadcast to Victoria in various ethnic communities in over 55 languages, and offering programs not only targeting women but also youth. From its humble beginnings, we now see a well-equipped facility in Brunswick which reaches the hearts, the ears and of our community each and every evening. The success of 3ZZZ is thanks to the dedication and the commitment of so many volunteers in the last 30 years. You have contributed so much to the tapestry of multicultural Victoria. As you know, our Premier, Daniel Andrews, is a big supporter and champion of multiculturalism. In the last elections, we made a commitment. If elected, we will contribute and commit $100,000. I'm pleased to announce that we will make sure to deliver and expand the services and deliver on our commitment of $100,000 to 3ZZZ. As I said, we are extremely proud of Victoria, and we are especially proud of Victoria because we know that it is one of the most multicultural places, not only in our nation, but globally across the world. So, as we reach our 30th celebrations, I also want to note that both Bronwyn Halfpenny and myself in Parliament made special best wishes to 3ZZZ, and I know that I share the sentiments of the whole Parliament when we say happy 30th birthday. On behalf of the Andrews Labor government, we are absolutely committed and supportive of multicultural Victoria. We are extremely proud of 3ZZZ achieving this aim and keeping Victoria's diverse communities connected, and I think that's so important. So thank you to 3ZZZ for the past 30 years. I wish you a continued success and growth for the next 30 years. Thank you and have a good evening.
Thank you very much, Natalie, for those words of encouragement and support to Radio 3ZZZ. We also recognise the efforts of the Victorian Government in supporting 3ZZZ, and I think the capacity attendance in this room this evening is a testament to the success and ongoing success of multiculturalism here in the state of Victoria, that more than 500 or so people have come out this evening to show their support for this station. The relevance and the success of 3ZZZ is seen by those in the room this evening. So thank you once again. I'd now like to...
Viva, viva Chile, viva Chile, viva Chile.